This video applies to both the free and the pro versions. So you're into RadioWorks and you only hit enter when it came to the password area. But how do you set up other users, or how do you change your own password? You go to the security menu right up there on top, one of the 6 menus, and you click on security and go to system admin. And there you see the name of the user, the same as appears way down here in the lower left corner. But if we were to add someone, we would click add, and we'll just add Joe Smith. Now the question is, what kind of access do we want him to have? And as you read down here, there's just different levels. If they have a 9 on both sides, like you see down here at the bottom, TW access, NNN access, that means they have access to everything. So let's give him 8 on both sides, so we can just put an 8 there and put an 8 there. Okay, now we're going to save Joe Smith, brand new user. Now we need a password. You can't even get into Joe Smith as a user unless you have a password. Now it says old password, enter the password. The old one is, well, there isn't any, so you hit enter. Now it wants the new password. So what we're going to do is do J. Smith. I realize that's not very creative, but it works. J-S-M-I-T-H. Now since it's 6 characters, that's it, and it'll log you right in. If it's less than 6, then you have to hit enter after you enter the password. So it says type it again, J-S-M-I-T-H. And bingo, we are now in. And we're all done. So I can close this, and I can go up here to the File menu and log off. Now click here to log on, so let's log on, and I get this. Now if I just hit enter, I'm going to be as free RadioWorks. You can of course change that name. But if I want to log in as Joe Smith, then it's J-S-M-I-T-H. Bingo, I'm in, and you'll notice down here I have access of 8 and 8, just like we set it up. If you want to go and change the log on for the administrator, then you would log in as the administrator, which is just hitting enter, and then you would go to security, system admin, and you would go ahead and edit that name and leave the password alone, or change it if you want to. Now notice when I go up to your security, system admin is not available, but I can go to change password. So any user logs in and can change their password if they want to. So again, the old password is J. Smith, and then they would go through the routine to change that. Once they put in J. Smith, then it'll go to new password, and they must type it twice to be exact. Now one thing you got to remember is that it is case sensitive, so if any of the letters are uppercase or lowercase, you can also use numbers to make your password as complicated. So you have up to 6 characters or fewer, and you hit enter if you have fewer characters. So we're going to just hit enter a couple of times. Notice it'll says it won't work because we didn't do it right.